TSDJA Productions presents, in association with JJ2E Media, The Camping Trip. Two troop leaders take three boys from their scout pack into an old abandoned summer camp for a fun weekend in the wilderness. Listen and take a terrifying trip into the past with these boys as they learn about the dark history of the mountainside campground, an old warehouse that conceals a bloody secret, and the demonic truth about a small Missouri town in these three horrific campfire tales, with a gripping revenge-fueled ending decades in the making. You won't want to miss The Camping Trip. Written, edited, directed, and performed by @the Scooby Doom and @Fitzman73, comes the first full-length original audio drama from JJ2E Media and TSDJA Productions. Go to tsdjaproductions.bandcamp.com and buy The Camping Trip. Coming soon.
Launch your assault on the remaining Jedi. Then turn your eye on the rebels. Attack now, when they least expect it.
Yes,
Of course, my lord.
if you wish it, consider it done.
Let the Blitz begin.
Hey gang, you're listening to the Nerd Blitz with Doom and Fitz. I'm Doom.
And I'm Fitz.
Okay, I want to warn everybody before we get balls deep into it that it's raining and my dog is scared shitless of it, so if you all of a sudden hear a BARR! That's why. You're okay. She's looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing now?
Why are you talking to yourself?
Yeah. You're okay, baby. She is. She's looking at me like, I'm cool, what's wrong with you? Okay. Oh, and yeah, I had a joke for you real quick.
Oh, okay, I can't wait.
And I know it's fucking lame, but I don't care. Because that's how I roll. What's the ultimate rejection?
I don't know.
When your hand falls asleep when you're masturbating.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty
Oh,
bad.
that was like a fucking fart in the punch, or a turd in the punch bowl. I don't give a fuck if you laugh, if they laugh, I don't care. That was fucking funny right there.
That wasn't bad.
Well, the fucking stunned silence, that's what every comedian wants to hear. You fucking deliver a punchline and you hear, do more!
I was expecting something else, I guess. I don't know.
Ay. Well, like I said, that was like a turd in a punch bowl, so...
Well,
What's on your mind?
it can only get better from here, right?
Yeah, no shit. Put this in the notes for the next time we record. No jokes.
No more jokes?
No pre-planned jokes. Oh, fuck. That was brutal. Can we start over?
No, that was pretty funny, though. No, that'll be funny.
That's what they call a ride home joke. Takes you a few minutes. Anyway, what's going on?
Nothing. I am all set up here because I am the king of my castle. I am coming to you from my new studio.
Ooh.
The back of my motherfucking car.
That explains a couple things.
Does it sound bad?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just, like I said earlier, you're a little muffled in there.
Oh, well, hopefully it's just on the
Oh, I'm
on
sure
the Bluetooth.
it's
It's not. Yeah. I I got to keep from hitting the mic stand, though. It's kind of crowded in here.
You mean like I did last time? Because I was listening to those episodes and, I kept slapping the mic and moving away.
Yeah, well, I thought I got some of them.
Oh, you did. Trust me, I listened to my raw audio and it was bad, but there's still a couple where I was saying shit and it's like, wham!
Yeah, I took a bunch of sniffs out. I was sniffing all over the place. I took a bunch of those out. A couple mic hits.
I noticed you left in my fucking... when I was blowing my nose.
Well, I took out some of it. I took out the grossest part, but I had to leave.
Oh yeah, you did.
I had to leave some of it in because I tried cutting out all of it, and it led into the next conversation, so that it didn't make any sense.
Well, you could have put something in there instead of.
Oh, believe me, I took the worst part out.
Well, I'll give you another warning. It seems like that's all this episode's going to be is warnings, but I've been doing yard work the last few days, so there might be some more.
All right. Well, as long as we don't talk shit on Alan Moore and Grant Morrison and Frank Miller again.
Yeah, I didn't check Twitter before we started recording. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I saw Spectre Vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I saw it.
I threw my hands up right away. I was like, that wasn't me.
It didn't take long either, did it? That other thing was only up for like an hour. And somebody was already mad.
And the funny thing is that before you said it, you're like, oh no, I'm going to piss people off with this. And it's then stop talking.
For sure. I know I'm in the minority. For sure.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know if you saw what I told Spectre, but it's like, I don't really have an opinion on them because I ain't read none of their shit, so I can't say fucking Alan Moore's an asshole or Alan Moore, I don't like his writing. I don't know shit that he's done other than Watchmen, which sucked, and Killing Joke, which I loved, so...
Right.
And if you want to look at it that way, I'm dead center on the dude.
Yeah, and I told him I liked Alan Moore's Swamp Thing. I thought that was cool, but
yeah,
the other stuff was kind of just not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's not for me.
I guess because there's a lot of people out there that are just like, fuck that dude because doesn't he get bitchy about all the movies they make about his comics and shit?
Oh yeah, I don't have a problem with that. He could say whatever he wants about that.
I guess people just seem to think that, if you don't like his stories, they mix the two subjects. If you don't like his stories, you're pissed at him or something. I'm not saying that Spectre Vision was, but
nah.
I know there's a lot of people that if you say something like that, they are like that. And it's like, just fuck off. I didn't say that. Again, to cover my ass, I'm not saying Spectre Vision was like that.
No, he was cool. I told him I would. I'd prefer to take cheesy Larry Hama 1980s G.I. Joe stories. Which is true.
I don't think I've read any of that either, so.
Oh, they're
gonna take away my fucking nerd card.
It's all coming out now. All your dirty laundry's coming out.
Yeah. I know Scooby, leave me alone! And I watched Batman the Animated Series!
Well,
I'm gonna make a video and post it on the channel. Leave Doobie alone!
Okay, so should we get into something, or are we gonna continue to warn and give out mea culpas?
I got nothing to mea culpa for. That's all on you, dude. Again, I'm backing away from that shit.
I'm not. I plant my flag right here.
You fucking go ahead. I'll be standing back in the...
Come at me, bro. I'll be
standing back around the corner like, it's okay, yeah. I got your back. Back here. If it comes back here, I got you. Let me think. Is there any more warnings? No, I think I'm good for the minute. But if something comes up, I'll tell you.
Okay. So, since the last time we convened, there's been quite a bit of Scooby Apocalypse news to come out, solicitations and more information. Some of it seems like it's validating what we were talking about before, and some of it's kind of debunked in some of our theories.
Yeah, I know there was one thing specifically where I was like, if you do that, it's not really Scooby, is it? And then they confirmed it, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, which thing was that?
The no talking, and he's just going to communicate with the emoji bubbles.
Oh, right.
I saw that and was like, fuck. And that's something that I'm not going to back down on. That's the whole fucking point of Scooby, isn't it? Am I just fucking nuts here?
Well, I mean, that's...
A talking dog and his friends.
Yeah.
Keyword, talking, solving mysteries.
Right.
I'm trying to pull up the information now.
It's definitely, like, a big part of his whole personality.
Yeah, I mean, like, even in the original series, when he didn't talk that much, he still fucking talked. It was still a hook.
Right. So, yeah, I'm pulling up that, the solicitations for, the first...
I've got the WonderCon stuff.
Oh, you're looking at the WonderCon stuff?
Yeah, that's with all the new details.
Okay.
If you want to hit the solicitations first, go with that.
No, that's good. We'll do that.
Okay. You want me to run down the
Holy
beats
fuck.
of this?
Wait a minute.
I didn't do it.
This is what the Mystery Machine looks like?
Yeah!
Are you fucking shit? I haven't looked at this WonderCon stuff yet. I wanted to be surprised. Oh my God.
No, I looked at it.
It looks like a fucking garbage truck.
Right? It looks like either a fucking huge garbage truck or like, I don't know exactly what it's called, but like if you used to watch Thomas the Tank Engine and shit.
It looks like Diesel 10.
Yeah! It's like, what the fuck?
Holy shit.
It looks like they just capped off one of those things and was like, good enough.
What the fuck?
And I thought they'd go with a tank or something. It's fucked up, isn't it?
What?
For people who aren't looking at the image, it's like a big, huge fucking dump truck type of truck you'd see on like a work site or something.
Yeah, but without the dumper.
Yeah.
It literally looks like a giant garbage truck.
Yeah. It's got 6 wheels and I don't know if it's just my eyes, but isn't it white?
Yeah, it looks like it's white.
Eggshell?
Yeah, it's like white and like olive drab. It has Mystery Machine stenciled on the side.
And it looks like piss yellow right underneath where Mystery Machine is.
This is fucked up looking. This can't be
And
right,
it's like,
is it?
I'm sad to say, I think it is. I mean, I was saying like do a tank, or you remember I said like a school bus or something would be really cool, like a short bus.
Yeah, or like a prison bus.
Yeah.
With
but
like,
this is just like, fuck it. That's good enough.
Wow.
I want to know if like the back end there, if Velma's got like a lab set up in there, sort of like in, I guess it was Zombie Island. She had like a computer lab type of thing back there, and that was kind of cool. But, and it's got a huge fucking like CB antenna on it, too.
I see that.
Two of them.
I see that.
Yeah, it's 2 of them. And it's like, what the fuck?
Wow.
And then down below there's more covers and shit, but let's get into the details of this. Okay, the first thing says, Scooby Apocalypse will be more adult and was heavenly. Oh, fuck, here we go again.
The opposite of heavenly.
Yeah, no shit.
It was dog shit influenced by Afterlife with Archie.
Exactly. And Dan DiDio likened it to Scooby-Doo meets The Walking Dead. Which, that comparison right there is like, holy shit, that sounds awesome. And then again, you see these covers and it's like, holy shit, it's anything but.
Yeah. Yeah, where do they get like this is anything like Walking Dead, which I'm going to put it out there, I don't really care for that either.
The show or the comic?
Never really read the comic, but the show I can do without. I was into it for a long time.
Off.
I was into it for a long time, but I'm just tired of it's just like watching a snuff film.
Well, I mean, I guess we talked about this last time when we were talking about Killing Joke and shit. You watch the news all the time and you're like, guess who was killed? Guess who fucking got run over by a dump truck?
That's definitely what it is.
But, I mean, what do you expect it to be? The dead are walking. Do you expect it to be fucking sunshine and roses?
Yeah, but I mean, they seem like I feel like they pull your dick for like 21 episodes and then they kill somebody. You know?
Or if what I hear about this last season's true, they pulled your dick for 21 episodes and then pulled it up into the right last second and was like, oh, nope, you gotta wait till next season.
Yep, that's true.
I'll tell you this, though. The Walking Dead comic, I've got the first compendium. It's like 48 issues or something, and a Christmas special. Uh-huh. That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Remind me sometime, and I'll let you borrow that.
Okay.
Because it's fucking good. But yeah, I like the comparison, but again, you look at the pictures, and it's like, not so sure about the execution. Our next... our next bullet point... Fred and Daphne are washed-up YouTube stars who have their own reality show where they debunk ghosts. They head to Burning Man.
Fuck.
Burning Man. When they hear reports about werewolves running amok. Am I the only one who thinks that sounds like fucking horse shit?
Then they get there and find out they're just hipster douchebags with 3-foot-long beards.
And unshaven armpits.
Uh-huh. What the fuck? Why?
Yes.
Why? I don't get this at all. They're washed up YouTube stars who have their own reality show where they debunk ghosts. Okay.
You remember what I said last time we talked about this? It's a dream come true, but it's turning quickly into a fucking nightmare.
Oh man, I feel bad for you. I was afraid it was going to go this way, but I was really hoping for your sake that I was wrong.
It would be like if all of a sudden, Kathleen Kennedy came out and was like, hang on, guys, Leia's a gay axe murderer. And it's like, wait, what? It's like, at what point was she like, screw it, I like girls now and I'm going to kill people?
They head to Burning Man. I mean, this just...
Doesn't that just get under your fucking skin?
This just, screams, desperation to, hook the young kids or something. We're gonna make them super cool. They're gonna go to Burning Man. Because, that's fucking... It's still...
And they're washed-up YouTube stars.
Oh, god damn.
This sounds so awesome. Doesn't it make you just want to rip your fucking hair out?
Yeah. That makes me...
Read the
sad.
next one.
This is gonna just go... I'll be shocked if this goes more than 10 issues. Okay, what's the next one? Velma.
Yeah, you read it because I'm about to cry.
Velma is a part of a think tank of young geniuses. Okay,
we're sounding good.
Yeah, I'm with that. Sounds on point. Mm-hmm. Who develop a nanite virus, which is supposed to turn people good.
Okay, poor wording.
Okay,
but that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, starting to lose me a little. It has the
are?
opposite effect, however. Well, why do they need to turn people good?
Well, I mean, after the apocalypse, like I was saying, it might have fucked with people's heads, and they're out there like, "Argh!" So that makes sense to me.
Well, I think, yeah, but the way I'm reading this is what causes the apocalypse.
That's where it goes bad.
Yeah, it has the opposite effect, however, bringing out the worst in people while transforming them into monsters. Well, naturally. The gang must put aside their differences and band together to try and save mankind. Okay. So it's all Velma's fault.
And that part too, it's like, what the fuck? They put aside their differences?
Well, they're not hanging out no more, I guess.
Well, no. Apparently everything I said last time about, I think it's set after the original series, is bullshit. This is the origin, it sounds like.
Yeah, I guess it could be, I guess it would make more sense if it's the origin. But I guess it could still be set after the original series. They just had a falling out or whatever, and they just split up.
I think
but
I
this
read
almost
a press
sounds
release somewhere.
Yeah, but this sounds more like
this is the origin.
Yeah, this sounds more like it's them coming together for the first time.
Which, I talked about this again last time. The Mystery Begins. It was the first TV live-action movie. That had the gang. They didn't know each other. Like, Fred had a buddy who was tripping Shaggy every day on the bus. Velma, she was off, science fair queen. Daphne was over. She was, the star of the drama department. And they came together because they all got detention because a bunch of shit happened. Okay, that makes sense. They're in high school. They don't look like they're in high school here.
No, they're not in high school.
So it makes no sense. I mean, am I just fucking null and void here? It makes no sense why all of a sudden, we gotta put our differences aside. I hate you. Bullshit. I don't care what's going on. All hell breaks loose. I'm gonna find the strongest people I can, to save me.
Yeah. Okay. You want me to do the next one?
I don't care. Can we stop?
Nope.
Make them stop.
Oh, this one. Yep. Well, this is one we were close. Very close.
Yeah.
Scooby is a lab experiment, and Shaggy is his handler.
So, not an android.
Yep, not a robot. but a lab experiment.
Now,
instead
the next three words,
speaking, Scooby has
those
a
three
device.
words piss me off.
What?
Those 3 words piss me off.
Instead of
speaking,
Scooby has a device on his collar that shows his thoughts as holograms.
fuck you.
Yeah, I concur. That deserves a round. Fuck you.
And if you scroll down on ScoobyFan.net, there's a like button and a dislike button.
Yeah.
It's got 2 dislikes. No likes.
That's funny.
And
these variant covers.
Yeah, the Fred one I don't really like.
Yeah, I think you can tell what not having Jim Lee do the art makes it significantly uncooler. Like this second one with looks like the cover of a fucking Mad magazine or something.
What cover is that? It's not loading for me.
The one with Scooby and Shaggy standing on the skulls.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the red background. It looks like fucking...
Yeah.
It looks like... Yeah. I don't know, man.
It's just
here's
bad.
the one... Yeah, here's the one that really, like, punched me in the balls.
Is it the one I sent you?
The description for number 2, issue number 2.
Yeah.
I mean, as if that first one didn't sound retarded enough. See, the description for issue 2, the apocalypse continues as Scooby and the gang explore a mysterious facility that may hold the key to their survival. Little do they know that a particularly powerful puppy and his gang of mutated mutts are waiting in the shadows. And they're ready to attack. I wonder who it could be.
Oh, God, no. And it seems like, since Scooby's a fucking lab experiment, that this powerful puppy and him aren't related.
Maybe, maybe not.
Because how could they be if Scooby's a lab experiment?
Well, it doesn't mean he was created in a lab. It means they did experiments on him after he was a puppy. Maybe he's already semi-mutated.
Yeah.
Who knows? It could be fucking literally anything at this point.
Like I said, I really want this to be good. I would love to read every issue of it, but I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, yeah. It's bad.
Here,
Bad.
Let me pull up the third one. Let's just get it over with.
Oh, that one's in the solicitations, right?
Yeah, I've got it. So I'll read
okay.
this one real quick.
Go ahead.
After fleeing a monster-infested underground base, are we to assume that that's, Scrappy's lair?
Must be Scrappy's lair.
After fleeing a monster-infested underground base, Fred, Daphne, Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby stumble upon a desert ghost town where they hope to catch their breath. But when night falls, they learn it's not a ghost town after all, and the terrors that show up like to bite.
Oh!
What was that?
That was my surprise and excitement, because they like to bite. I thought I'd fuck with Gary.
Well, see, this one sounds almost normal.
Yeah,
It
right.
sounds like a typical Scooby adventure. Here's the last line of that description, though. Scooby Snack is about to take on a whole new meaning.
Waka waka.
Wink, wink. You see, because the snacks they give Scooby are called Scooby Snacks?
Right, and now he's gonna be a snack.
Because they said bite?
Yeah. Fuck me.
Sideways. Did you reread the solicitation for issue 1?
The one on this page?
Yeah.
Let's see.
We don't have to read it all. I just want to read one line.
Old rules about logic no longer apply. Okay. Obviously, you fucking created this
I want to read the
series.
next line of that, because it gets worse. The creatures of the night are among us, and the crew of the magical mystery machine has to fight to survive. Magical mystery machine?
Yeah, that thing looked really fucking magical, alright.
Is there fucking magic involved?
I don't know.
Is that what caused the apocalypse?
It can't be. There's no way.
Why don't you have the answers I need?
Hey, man, if I had the answers, I would have put a stop to this fucking thing. If I was in a position to know what's going on. There's some motherfuckers be fired.
Oh, shit. It's sad, though, man.
DC headquarters isn't like in Colorado or Washington, right?
No, they moved out to California, which, if you talk to a doctor, it's legal.
Well, that's true. They all got their medical cards, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're fucking high as fuck when they came up with this shit.
Hey, man, you know it'd be awesome? Like, if Scooby-Doo wasn't Scooby-Doo. Wouldn't that be cool?
But we still call it Scooby-Doo. Hold on. I can almost see Velma's bush on this second cover. Jim Lee's going for a straight upskirt.
That's what I was talking about. I remember when I sent you that, you said pretty much the same thing.
It's like, damn.
It's like, hey, if you don't like the story, at least you can look at Velma's pussy because, hey, it's hanging out.
And who doesn't want that?
Especially when she looks like a fucking 12-year-old.
Yeah.
That's another thing that fucking bugs me. And I think we hit this last time, but still, it's even worse here. Fred looks like he's 30. Daphne looks like she's about 30. Shaggy looks mid-20s. Velma looks 12 years old. Why?
I don't know. Maybe she is going to be 12 years old. Maybe she's like a precocious genius.
Once again, they're fucking with what made Scooby.
Yeah.
They were all like 16 to 18. And had a talking fucking dog. Now they're fucking 80 to 2. And the dog don't say shit.
Yeah, but this is better. This is... Come into the 21st century, bro.
Fuck the 21st century.
Better.
Don't call me bro. I'm angry. I'm the opposite of happy. Which is angry.
Well, just look at some of the pictures for the other things on this solicitation. That might bring you down a little.
Oh, I did. I saw the what is it, Captain Marvel in that one issue of Team Up?
Oh yeah.
I saw that and it's like holy shit.
It's the whole Marvel family.
Yeah. It's Team Up 17 or 16, sorry. Who's that old fat fuck running up?
I have no idea.
Oh, I thought you might have known.
Fat Shazam? I don't know.
But yeah, I saw that and it's like, oh, that's awesome. You scroll down and you see, who is it, Hawkman and Hawkgirl in issue 17?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I just creamed my Wheaties.
Much better.
And then, in between, you've got to look at fucking Apocalypse, and it's like, no!
So I guess they're not killing Scooby-Doo. Where Are You then? That's still going to be an ongoing series?
No. Didio said, there was a video on their YouTube channel. He said, if you love the kids line, don't worry about it. This is totally separate. And it's like, no fucking shit! It better be! Because if you kill that for this horse shit, I'm writing letters, I'm writing tweets, I'll fucking show up your door and scream and cry and...
Mostly cry.
Yeah, it'll just be a blubbering mix of... Bye! Hearing them squeaks, dogs down the block will start barking. Speaking of dog, mine ain't even budging. That tells you she's used to my shit. But yeah, dogs down the block are barking because they hear a high-pitched...
What happened?
Just sounds so bad.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know.
It hurts me to my core. I don't know what else to say. It's just sad.
I'm not even that into Scooby-Doo, and it's bugging the shit out of me. Oh, damn. I just whacked the shit out of this mic stand. Oh, my God. I'm definitely going to cut that out.
Was?
Yeah.
No, leave it in. You left in my fucking sneezing and snotting and shit.
Okay. I'll leave it in then.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to sound amateurish this time.
Yeah. Because we sounded totally pro last time.
Right. You know, real quick, while we're on last time again.
Yeah.
What I almost wanted to do at the beginning of the second episode is
Yeah.
put like a last time on the Nerd Blitz and just cut together all the spots where I said fuck. So it would have been like that Ming thing where it's right,
Yeah, we should do
just
that.
me going fuck, motherfucker, fuck. There's a section right there for it.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Wow.
you want to move from my great love to yours?
Sure. Well, yeah, this'll go much better than Scooby Doo, though.
It will. Although I do have one worry, which isn't what the other idiots were worrying about, but still, I do have one worry.
Oh, I have worries. I always have worries. Don't worry about that. Don't you worry. I worry.
Oh, I worry too, sir.
I worry lots. I'm just gonna play this fucking thing on my phone. I don't care whether it gets picked up on the mic or not.
It's pretty fucking great, right?
It's pretty fucking great. What you're talking about, my love, would be Star Wars.
Yes.
And the Rogue One trailer dropped since last we talked, and it's pretty fucking great.
Mm-hmm. And there's so much great imagery in it that I love, so I know your front end and your back end blew up.
Oh yeah, every hole was exploding. I wasn't expecting it at all either. I wasn't even really that like, oh yeah, Rogue One's coming out, awesome. I was more like, okay, I guess I'll go see that in December.
Uh-huh.
But I had no idea what to expect. Nobody's been saying anything about it or really shown anything.
Exactly, and it's like, are they gonna start talking about this movie sometime soon? Because we knew about Episode 7 a year in advance.
Right.
We're coming up on fucking, what is it, 8 months away, and they still hadn't said shit.
Yeah, they hadn't even, yeah. Yeah, so a lot of people, myself included, were really starting to get kind of worried about it. Like, why haven't we seen anything?
Mm-hmm.
So
it's like, is it that bad?
Yeah. Is it that fucked up and they were reshooting everything and they can't get the effects to work, or what? Are they that behind? Is the date gonna slip or what?
And see, we kept hearing that, oh, it's done shooting. And it's like, okay, can we, I don't know, see a fucking poster or something?
Right. Well, yeah, they had that one poster like last year at, I don't know, was it Celebration or Comic-Con?
That motion poster?
Yeah, that motion poster, and then now it's gone. That's
but they never released that officially.
It's never been seen again. So people are like,
so
what
again,
the
it's
fuck?
like, can we get a poster?
Right.
All they showed was that cast image, and it's like, okay, I see people's in it.
Right, people I don't know.
Uh-huh. And Alan Tudyk
in outfits I don't
there.
recognize.
Yeah.
But then this fucking thing drops, and it's like, holy shit. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they went and got in a time machine and went back to 1977. I mean, it looks... It's crazy.
It looks
just like it.
It looks like they got in a time machine, went back to 77, grabbed George Lucas, brought him to now, showed him some movies, and was like, okay, go. Because the action in this looks 10 times better than anything from back then.
Well, this is intentionally supposed to be more, I don't know, brutal or more...
Oh, yeah, but like I said, and we talked about this in a couple typecasts and shit in the build-up to Episode 7, when I was asking you, do you think it'll be a healthy mix of what makes, for us, fuck everybody else, what makes the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy work? The story and characters of, the original trilogy with the pace and everything of the prequels. Because that was my biggest worry. Because I've said it many times, I'll say it again. When I was little, I would fall asleep watching the original trilogy because it's just slow. It was made in 77. What the fuck should I have expected,
Well, yeah, movies were just slower then.
Yeah. The pacing now is just breakneck. From it was like 95 forward, everything was just, and this happens, and this happens, and this happens. Aha!
Right.
Credits.
Everything's a slam cut and a fucking explosion, and
if
something's not blowing up every fucking 3 minutes, dude, it's done. Nobody wants to watch it.
Every 10 pages, you got to have some big action beat happen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what had me worried. And about Force Awakens. And this here looks like it does it right, too. It mixes it well.
Yeah, well, once we saw Force Awakens, I was like, oh, okay, these guys know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to fuck it up. But then you go a whole year and you don't see anything out of this movie, and it's like, oh, well, maybe they did. Maybe they did fuck it up.
So what popped out big for you?
Well, I mean, obviously the first thing that popped out,
besides your boner.
Yeah, my fucking dick. That's what popped out. My fucking turkey timer. When
sorry. That's good.
When the first thing that
Go ahead.
When Mon Mothma, the first shot of her was like, I literally like went like, not an exaggeration, I actually gasped out loud because that was such a shock. I would have never guessed that was going to come, and that I was going to come as soon as I saw it, because I mean it's Mon Mothma. It's not like
and she looks so fucking good.
Yeah,
I didn't gasp, but I was like, holy shit.
I know, it gave me goosebumps. It was like, oh my god, that looks just fucking like her.
I'm there with you on that too. I was getting goosebumps through the whole fucking thing. Mon Mothma, I was like,
and on top of that,
didn't.
She's standing like right where Leia stands during the Death Star battle, during the French run. So it's like, oh my god, she's there in the place where the things happen.
It's stunning though how much she looks like the other lady.
Yeah, it is, and it's the same actress that played her in the cutscene from Episode 3.
Which I still haven't gone back and watched that, goddammit.
It's weird, like, I mean, I know that's 10 years old.
Yeah.
But thinking back about that cutscene, I've only watched it once or twice. God, she looked so much younger. Like, she looks so much more matronly or whatever in this. And I'm sure that's by design.
I saw an image from the cutscene, because like I said, I haven't gone back and watched it because I hate those fucking menus. They're such a pain in the dick.
Oh yeah, those Blu-ray menus suck. I hope somebody lost their job over that.
That's what I keep saying, because, like, what, did you let your fucking cousin do it for free?
Yeah. The artwork sucks and the menus are fucking awful.
Yeah, you gotta dive through shit, and it's like, look, just break it down by movie, and then, featurettes, deleted scenes, play all. Not fucking, okay, here you go. This is what happened on Tatooine. This is what happened on whatever the fuck. Anywho. But yeah, I haven't seen that, but I saw an image. And if you look at that image from Episode 3, you look at that image from Rogue One, and then you look at the image from Jedi, it looks like 3 stages of this same fucking broad's life.
I know, it's crazy.
And
it's really eerie.
I know, and it's like, goddamn, you can give George all the shit you want. That dude was good with casting.
Yeah, he picked a winner in that one.
Mm-hmm, and he did the same with Ewan.
Yeah, which, on a side note, did you see that they got another soundbite from him about a possible Obi-Wan trilogy?
No.
Yeah, it's not as...
How long ago was that?
Oh, just a couple days ago.
Oh, no, I didn't see that, or hear that, or nothing.
Yeah, it's not as earth-shattering as you might think by reading the headline, but basically he just says, hey, you guys keep misquoting me or taking out of context that I say I want to do these movies. He's like, I'll do them if they ask me, but nobody's asking me, and you guys make it sound like I'm like lobbying to have these movies made, and I'm not. I
don't know.
But it could be.
Did you see that?
It could be that he's full of shit. Did you see that interview
he did on Kimmel?
I don't think I saw it, but I think I heard about it.
On that, I could be thinking of something else, but I think it was on that Kimmel interview. Jimmy asked him, would you be down for it? And he goes, oh yeah, I'd love to do it.
Oh yeah, that's what he says in this too. He's like, I would love to do it. I would love to do it, but I guess what he's trying to make clear is he's not actively campaigning.
Well, I mean, it sounded like he was fucking campaigning. When you're saying, oh yeah, I'd love to do it.
Yeah.
But he said in that Kimmel interview too, he goes, but nobody's asked me, but I would totally love to do it.
Oh, well, and maybe he's just getting tired of being asked about it.
True, but I think Jimmy said, let's go ask him, and he's like, okay, or something like that. Again,
Yeah.
I got a dog shit memory, so I could be making it up.
No, I have seen that before where you said, I mean, it does sound like he's campaigning almost like Sam Jackson, like, I want to be in this.
Yo,
man, how
that
great
turned
would
out
that
well,
be?
but what a bad character.
Yeah, it's a shit character. Okay, back to Rogue One. Back to things we like. Let's get back onto like things we like. We shit on Scooby Doo for a long time, so let's.
I know. So Mon Mothma.
Right, really awesome image, and just the whole Yavin base was pretty badass looking.
Yeah.
And it was cool to see it from like that angle, like you see out the hangar into the jungle.
Yeah.
Whereas in A New Hope, all you saw was like shadows, and it was basically because they were just in a warehouse or a sound stage.
Mm-hmm.
But it was cool to see the reverse angle of like that's where they're gonna fly out of. But the Rebel Trooper costumes looked fucking badass, looked spot on.
What do you think of that stormtrooper with the black helmet that's kind of fucked up? And
yeah, I don't know. Those Shadow Troopers or whatever they're calling them, a Dark Trooper.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called either, but
I don't know. They're kind of weird. They look smushed. They look like they've got their heads caught. It looks like a biker scout got his head caught in a vice and it squished it.
Yeah, and I don't think I really like it, but my big problem with it is this. And this is a problem with all kinds of shit that's, this close to, I'm sure like that Wet Hot American Summer Netflix show fucked up the movie too, but it's like, with shit like this, okay, why didn't we see it in the original trilogy? Why didn't we see that mask? Because this is, a dick hair shy of episode 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
So where was that trooper then? I mean, real world, I can understand. George didn't think of it, obviously, but he couldn't afford it. He could afford to make, 30 stormtrooper costumes that all look the same, you use the same mold or whatever. That makes sense, but in universe, you're raising questions. Where was this guy?
I don't know.
Okay, I get it.
He's a Shadow
Trooper. It's a big
Trooper.
galaxy.
He was a Shadow Trooper. He's in the shadows. You can't see him. He's all black.
Yeah.
It's all black. He's hiding in the background.
What, jerking off because he's seen Mon Mothma?
Maybe. Could you blame him? He's got his cloaking device on so he can whack it.
Yeah. Just you hear. Y'all hear that sound? Huh? But yeah, that kind of shit bugs me.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm more forgiving of that, I guess. If it's super blatant, then it kind of bugs me. But that's more like, well, I'm gonna guess that these are gonna be some kind of elite kind of
sort of
commando
like Republic
troops.
Commandos.
Yeah, or something like that. Plus, like you didn't see biker scout troopers in any of the other movies other than Jedi.
Yeah, but
I mean, I know that's going forward and not backwards, but still, they were all within the same. You would think you might see them intermingled.
Well, I mean, you're not going to see a scout trooper on Hoth.
No, but you would think that they would probably be a little bit more comfortable on Tatooine than a regular stormtrooper with full armor on.
Maybe, but I would think the stormtroopers. I guess so, because I don't know. Now you got me questioning myself.
Yeah, I don't think those stormtrooper armor. I don't think that's like environmental or temperature controlled. I think that's just.
Well, it depends, because you remember in 7 when Finn takes his helmet off. I mean, I know it's 30 years in the future. I'm not stupid, but he takes his helmet off and puts it back on. You hear that little.
Well, yeah,
little
that's
hiss of it locking.
That's true. I don't. But what I mean is, I don't know that it's going to regulate your body temperature though. Because he's sweaty as fuck when he takes that helmet off. True.
Well, see, I keep wanting to go to the EU and the old fucking shit to defend myself, but
yeah. Well, I mean the clone troopers, theirs were. I mean, you could just
hermetically sealed.
Yeah, those were self-contained because you could see Clone Wars episodes where they're out in space in the vacuum of space and they're fine.
Yeah.
But I think that's also... Well, you haven't seen Season 2 of Rebels, have you? Any of it?
No.
There's a pretty good...
I haven't seen the second half of season 1 either, but...
Well, spoilers, there's... I mean, you know, spoilers again, that Rex comes back, right? They find him.
Yeah. Yeah, you couldn't miss that.
There's one pretty cool episode where they have to sneak aboard some ship. I forget the details exactly, but Rex puts on stormtrooper armor.
Yeah.
To disguise himself, even though he's got a big ass fat belly. He squeezes into a set of stormtrooper armor and comments about how fucking shitty it is compared to clone trooper armor.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, you know,
from the switch to the Republic to the Empire, they were just like, fuck it, they don't need it.
Yeah, exactly. Like everything else, you know, they just downgraded everything, mass produced it, and just downgraded
yeah, because
it.
At that point, I guess in the new continuity, they weren't clones anymore. So,
right,
if you're gonna try to fucking rule these people all throughout the galaxy, what do you care if you're killing their kids and shit?
Right, and they address it too in one of the episodes. In the episode where they find Rex,
yeah,
they pretty much address, you know, what happened to these clones. They just cut them loose. They just said, "You're done. Thanks for your service."
After Order 66?
Yep.
Whoa, that's fucked up.
Yep, they just kind of basically cut them loose.
I got the feeling that Rex was, you know, a deserter or something like that one dude in that one episode of season 1 or 2.
Right, that's what I always thought too, but nope. He's off living on a planet with 2 other clones, and the Empire leaves them alone. They just live the rest of their life.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? And they're none too happy about it either.
Well, of course.
I mean, they basically mothball them and then just let them go.
Huh. Yeah, you fucked me up with that.
I know. That's weren't expecting that.
No, because, like, I don't know if you ever saw the commentary for episode 2. I think we've talked about this privately.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've watched it with commentary on, but I'm sure I've seen it.
Well, see, in that, George talks about how he added Django hitting his head getting on Slave 1 when they leave.
Oh, yeah. Because
that dude hit his head in episode 4.
Right.
Saying it's a genetic defect. So, that fucks that up.
Oh, yeah. And I mean...
If they just cut the clones out.
Yeah. I don't know. They might not have cut them all completely out, but I know they cut Rex and those guys out when they got too old. So there may be still some, but I don't think they're making new ones. So...
Well, see, I would think that... And this, again, is totally off the topic of Rogue One, which we need to get back to. But I would think that after the rise of the Empire, if they're going to start cutting the clones out, because my guess, this was, again, old EU shit that doesn't matter. The clones aged twice as fast, sometimes 3 times as fast as everybody else.
Right.
So, 10 years, they're 20. 20 years, they're 40. You know.
Yeah.
25 years... they're getting wore down, so you'd be cutting them out.
Right.
By the time of episode 4, they'd all be getting old. I doubt Palpatine was like, oh, fuck it, let's pay the Kaminoans, whatever the fuck. Let's pay them and keep it going.
No, I don't...
seem right. So, by that time, they would have had to have cut all the clones out because they would have just been too old. They'd have aged themselves out of service.
Right. But, I mean, there could be a few batches that are still around at the time of A New Hope. Theoretically.
I don't know, because Palpatine seems like the type of dude he'd be okay with fucking killing clone fetuses and shit.
Oh, that's true. That's
because
true.
Because it inspires more fear to go in and be like, your kid's in the academy now, fucking deal with it.
Oh, for sure. That's for sure exactly what they do.
So, yeah, God, you fucked me up with that.
Like I said, I'm more forgiving about things that fuck up continuity, or not fuck it up, but like give a new twist or a new angle on. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm okay with going, well, yeah, I can retcon just about anything. I can come up with a way for it to...
I can too if I get my mind working, but my fucking gut instinct with anything is to be like, fuck you!
Right. Well, there are plenty of things where it is just fuck you.
Hey,
But-
I get my nerd card back. That's my gut reaction to say fuck you when you tinker with anything, even slightly.
Well, that's your fanboy card.
Whatever, it's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, let me have this, man.
I don't know. I'll have to consult the council.
Oh, fuck, I'm fucked. Look what they did to Ahsoka.
Not that council.
Oh.
Fuck those guys.
Okay, we're way off topic. Let's get back to
Rogue One. So what else? Oh, the next big thing that made my naughty parts tingle was the shot of them lowering the radar or the reflector dish into place on the Death Star.
Which, who would have thought that would cause so much fucking nerd bitching?
Really?
Didn't you see fucking Pablo Hidalgo? And
No.
I think maybe even Leland Chi. They kept posting pictures because people would come at them
with
shit telling them they didn't know what the fuck was going on because in episode 3,
right.
you can see the dishes in place and they're like,
No,
that was
you
the
can't.
fucking framework.
That was the framework, dude. Go back and check the game tape.
And they kept... It was funny to watch because people would come at him and be like, oh, see, Disney, you're fucking us up, Disney, with your stupid shit. You don't even pay attention to what's canon.
Nah,
And it's like, okay,
they're way fucking smarter than you think.
exactly. It's like, let me tell you bitches something. Leland Chi is called the Keeper of the Holocron for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
This motherfucker can talk circles around you. I don't care if you've read all the old novels, new novels. I don't give a shit. This dude can talk circles around your fucking stupid ass.
Yeah, they kind of touched on that like a week or two ago on Rebel Force Radio. How people were bitching about, not really bitching about it, but like people had a problem. Like, hey, didn't we see the dish in place in episode 3? And they were like, even they were like right away. They were like, no, that was the skeleton. There was nothing. Yeah, there was nothing there. I was just surprised that it's one whole chunk, like one whole module, and it wasn't built piece by piece, you know?
Especially when you see those close-ups from like episode 4 and shit where they show you the surface of it.
Yeah.
And it's just patchwork.
But, I mean, I guess it's patchwork and they built it in a small piece and then they just stuck it on there. They didn't, build it in place. Which logistically probably makes way more sense than, it would make more sense
if they one solid thing.
Yeah. Yeah, if they build it as a component and not try to build it all at the same time.
Yeah, I didn't get my knickers in a twist about any of it. I just seen him lowering the fucking dish in and was like, oh!
Yeah, and it's
that's awesome!
Yeah, and it's like such a mindfuck of a little sequence, too, because starts with the Star Destroyer coming out of the shadows.
Yes.
Going through the shadow, and then you see the shadow is being cast by the dish being lowered into place. And you're like, oh, fuck. I wasn't expecting that. It was like, oh, Star Destroyer. And then it was like, holy shit. They're putting the fucking Death Star together.
I love you.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Thank you, Mr. Disney. Blah, 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 blah.
What did you think of Forrest Whitaker? Wait, I'll back that up. What did you think of Donnie Yen? Fucking Crouching Tiger, Hidden Jedi?
Yeah, that was kind of fucking weird.
That seems out of place, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit, but then if you listen to all the shit, like George was inspired by Kurosawa and all that shit.
Yeah.
It kind of fits.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't not fit. I mean, there's a way to make it fit. I was not expecting it to be that almost literal of like a kung fu.
Yeah, in all honesty, I'm surprised there wasn't more backlash about that.
Yeah, and everybody I've heard is like super stoked about this guy being in it and like, oh, that looks so awesome. And to me, it was kind of like, that was like the most fucked up looking part of the whole trailer to me.
Well, I mean, it's like Marvel cast, he was a white dude in the comics. They cast a white dude to play a kung fu master or whatever in, what was it, Moon Knight or whatever?
No, Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, yeah, that's it.
But that's because he is white in the comics.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, people got pissed off.
They cast a white dude, and they're like, you should have cast an Asian dude. And it's like, wait, why?
But he's not Asian.
If you'd have cast an Asian dude, then you'd have had people bitching, oh, only an Asian dude can do kung fu, huh?
Right.
So I'm surprised that there hasn't been a lot of, backlash about that with this. with him, twirling and kung fu sticky and all that shit.
I just thought it just didn't look right in universe, I guess.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I mean, maybe if he would had and who knows, maybe they're going to add that in later. Like, it just looked like he was using a stick, like a bow staff or something. But
yeah, or like a kendo stick.
Yeah, but who knows? They maybe lay over some laser effect on that or something. It'll be
that would be weird though, to show it to you bare and then fucking diddle with it later. Well,
I mean, look at what they did with Apocalypse on that new X-Men movie. They completely fucking changed him. Pretty sure they did all that in post.
Yeah, but I mean, wasn't that mostly because of backlash? Because people were yeah, he looks like fucking Ivan Ooze.
Yeah,
there's been no real backlash about this dude.
No, that's true. But I mean, I'm just saying it could be their plan that. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Or maybe I don't know.
Without backlash, it just seems awkward to be like, "Fuck it, it's a lightsaber now," or whatever.
Yeah.
AT-ATs.
AT-ATs on the beach.
Yeah, that was the big thing that stuck out to me.
Yeah, it was different. Definitely different. We got, in The Force Awakens, you get TIE fighters in the atmosphere, and in this one you get AT-ATs on the beach. Oh shit, it's lightning.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's starting to rain, so sorry if you hear a tick, 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 tick on my windows.
What, you're not in the garage?
No. I can't park no cars in my garage. Are you crazy? Fucking packed full of shit.
Yeah, ours is kind of like that on the sides, but we still fit the car in.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I went to AT-ATs. Let's go back to Forrest Whitaker. He looked a little weird because his gear was kind of junky looking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of the point, though. I think he's going to end up being like some weird scavenger or something. I definitely don't think he's part of the Rebel mission. I think he
kind of falls into it.
Yeah, I think they encounter him. I don't think he's part of the team necessarily.
That kind of brings to mind a little bit of like Darth Maul though being stuck on a garbage planet, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
And then his brother shows up and he's like, "We're going to kill the Jedi."
Yeah. No,
it's bad fucking impression of Savage, but I don't care.
Yeah. I don't know. He looked weird to me because it's fucking Forrest Whitaker. I'm not used to well, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that. The whole prequel's full of big name people, but it just seemed weird. It was like, oh look, it's Forrest Whitaker.
It's weird to see a huge fucking star in Star Wars.
Super recognizable.
That somebody that wasn't like, hey, I want to be in Star Wars like Sam Jackson. Or I should say, hey motherfucker, I want to be in motherfucking Star Wars.
Yeah.
I've always thought when you look at his face, he looks like he's got a lot of history. You know what I mean? So, throwing him in there, it seems to work. It's just, like I said, the outfit, he looked like some kind of junker or something. That to me was a little off, but I ain't got a real problem with him.
No, I don't have a problem with him. I just thought it was...
Well, I know what you mean. It just...
compared to the rest of it, it was like
he sticks
Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars... Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Star Wars, Kung Fu guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't really bother me because, like I said, he looks like he's been through some shit. His face looks like it has a history to tell. And I think what, Kathleen Kennedy's trying to do is class up the joint a bit. Just like, Marvel did, where it's like, fuck it, let's get Robert Redford. Because then it takes it from just being, that nerd thing that, we watch 12,000 times to, hey, look, there's an Academy Award winner,
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, now we can go back to AT-ATs. I didn't mean to roll over you there.
Oh, you didn't roll over nothing. Sorry, I'm getting sleepy now. The rain's making me sleepy. I'm starting to space out on you. Yeah, AT-ATs on the beach. So...
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys look like they're pretty fucked, huh?
And the fucking... laser bolts coming from him at the camera, that was fucked up.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, because you don't really see, in Empire, you didn't really see them from that perspective that much. I mean, you kind of did a little bit, but for most of the time you were
not
up in the
a steady fucking shot like that, seeing ants run up to him.
Oh, no, but I mean, there's a couple shots of like, them running away from the AT-ATs in the snow.
Yeah.
And they're way off in the distance, and you kind of see them, but you don't see them like up close, like
yeah,
craning your neck up to see them.
This, it looks like ants running after horses, shooting at them.
Yeah.
And it's like, that is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, here, let me throw this out to you, because I'm not totally sold on Jin Urso, or whatever. I'm not sure if I'm going to like her character or not. Just the way she delivers a couple of those lines was kind of like, oh.
Well, see, I'll tell you, before you get balls deep into that, she is my main problem with the trailer. Go ahead.
Oh, really? Because she
Yeah.
seems, well, go ahead, give me your reason. I can't articulate mine.
Well, I mean, there was the big fucking outlash because, you know, a girl is the lead of Star Wars, what? And it's like, we just had that. Shut the fuck up and go to sleep.
Like, this is not something new.
Exactly. That shit is like, shut up.
And she fucking rocked that movie, so you can't even complain.
No shit. But it's like, okay, yet again, and I'm not saying she's a carbon copy of Rey. I'm not saying that at all. I need to make that clear. I am not saying she's a carbon copy of Rey. But yet again, we've got a fucking girl who spent her whole life on her own fighting to keep and shit, and it's like, you want to talk about diversity? Why don't we have a fucking girl who was like Luke? A little fucking pusshole whining about, I want to get some power converters at Touchy Station. That annoys the shit out of me. And yes, a couple of her deliveries, it's just like, you couldn't do another take. This is a rebellion. I rebel.
Right. I just thought, though, yeah. I have to see it in the context of the scene, but just taking that little
It feels
excerpt.
flat, and it sounds like something a kid would write.
Right. Yeah. Kind of did. Kind of felt too, like, this will be in the trailer.
Yeah.
You know, intentionally written to be in the trailer.
Which, no. Come
Yeah.
on.
So the last shot of the trailer is her in a TIE Fighter pilot outfit. Or actually, I've heard it's, a lot of people thought it was a TIE pilot suit, but then I heard somebody say it's an Imperial gunner suit. So,
Huh.
but if it's a TIE Fighter pilot, okay, I'm going to put this out to you. I don't know if you've heard, I'm pretty sure
I've heard
it was...
no speculation.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure it was on Fat Man. Mark Bernard put this out there, and I don't know whether I like it or hate it, but his speculation was, what if, and the more I think about it, the more I'm like, oh my god, that would be fucking amazing, but there's no way they're ever going to do that in a million years, is, what if, at the end, and see, the timing of it, I don't think would work out, but that shot of her in the TIE outfit is her getting ready to be one of Vader's escorts during the trench run. You know, when he says,
Yeah.
What if she traded places with the actual pilot so that she could make sure to clip Vader at the end to make sure that Luke could take his shot?
Huh.
And what if that was her flying that TIE fighter that knocked Vader off course? Now, how fucked up would that be?
Yeah.
And then he went even so far as to say, like, they could even intercut, like, parts of the footage from New Hope. You know, kind of use it from a different
perspective.
Yeah, and then even, you know, when he goes back to the hangar and they're celebrating and everything, and then off in the corner is, like, the rest of her team, and, like, nobody can know that they were what they did.
Yeah.
But it doesn't fully work, I don't think. But it was really pretty,
it's
pretty
a good
fucked
thinker.
Up. Yeah, it was pretty fucked up speculation. I was like, oh man, that would be pretty fucking cool. What if her... But, I don't know. The whole point of this movie is supposedly that they're going to get the plans.
Yeah, see, I thought you was going to say, what if she, like, at the end there, she trades sides, and I was like, that's fucking stupid.
Well, that's what I thought he was saying at first, and I was like, oh, come on, that's fucking dumb. And then I thought about it, I was like, oh my god, he's saying that she's deliberately a plant.
Black Ops.
Yeah, but but I don't think...
Again, you fucking rendered me sort of speechless.
Yeah, I mean, it would be tough to work it out in the timeline of the time frame of the movie, because if what we've heard is true and the whole point of the movie is them stealing the Death Star plans, like, don't you think the end of the movie would logically be, you know,
handing it over to Leia?
Right, beaming it to their ship.
I mean,
it wouldn't have to be. You know, that could be...
No, but, I mean, to make that work, what you could do, and this movie's supposed to be, you know, a different breed of Star Wars altogether, so you could do this, and it's not like it would be, hey, that's out of fucking place, because the whole thing's going to be out of place. But what you could do is sort of do like a flash forward or something, or after credit scene or something, because, I mean, if the movie's supposed to be about stealing the plans, you know, that's not super important. Seeing what she does afterwards.
Right.
You could throw a little tag in there where, you know, she's on her little secret mission or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the best idea, I'll admit that.
Nah, because I think once they're... I don't think she would stay around. Like, I think, you know, it looks to me like they infiltrate the Death Star and then steal the plans.
Subway?
Huh? Yeah, the subway station and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, so it seems like they infiltrate the Death Star somehow, and, you know, I don't think she would stick around. Like, once they got rid of the plans, I don't think she would stick around for however long, because who knows how long it takes between when Leia gets captured and Luke and them come and get her, and, like, what is the...
I would guess it's gotta be like a week or so.
At least.
So, if she doesn't like the Imperials, because clearly she doesn't like the Imperials, or why the fuck would she agree to be a part of the rebellion? Why would she just fucking stick around for a week and be like, hey guys, how you doing? Just to do that. It doesn't seem right, because that risks blowing your cover. If they infiltrate the Death Star, to be like, you guys go, I gotta take care of something. To just stick around the Death Star and be like, hey, sup Vader? And, you know, wait in the fucking lunch line and shit. Just to fucking blow up the Death Star a week later, because you're taking a leap there that they know for a fact that, you know, they're gonna do that attack on the Death Star. Once Leia gets captured, they don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I don't think I like that.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be nearly as...
You've got to take too many leaps to make that theory work.
This is like classic overthinking, fan over speculation, because there's no way it's going to be that intricate. Just like a lot of the stuff that they were talking about Episode 7. It's like, there's no fucking way that it's going to be that crazy.
Me and you are guilty of it ourselves.
Oh, yeah, and it's fun, to go down the rabbit hole, and it's fun to get out there and just get freaky. But,
like that one there, that's going too far, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's...
Because...
Yeah. The more complicated you get, the easier it is to have plot holes.
Uh-huh.
And shit that just doesn't work.
What it more likely is that, you know, when they infiltrate the Death Star, she uses that to get out.
Yeah, that's her escape, for sure.
Yeah. And I mean, if you want to overcomplicate it, that could be how they get the Imperial codes later on for Tidarium.
Maybe.
Because she stole a TIE fighter and somebody spliced in and hacked the sumbitch, and hey, look, we got their codes. They don't know it.
Maybe. That's possible.
But yeah, I don't really like that theory.
Yeah, no. Fuck that theory. Fuck you, Mark Reinhardt. Your stupid theory.
No, don't say that!
No,
Shut up!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Good God, you got everybody on our ass talking about fucking Alan Moore, now you're gonna get him hating on us for you
I'm
shitting
kidding.
on Bernard.
Kidding.
God, we're done!
I'm kidding. Although it did really bother me, the last Fat Man.
What was that?
They had a fucking, like, a 6-minute Loot Crate commercial in the front of the show. Like, where they did, like, an unboxing of a Loot Crate.
Oh.
And I'm like, fucking...
I
was like, come on, man.
Is it
really?
on the podcast, or is it on the YouTube?
The podcast. I don't watch...
fucking skip it, man.
I know. I'm not trying to be one of those people who are like, oh, I can't fucking do it. Blah, blah, blah. But it just seemed like, It was kind of like listening to terrestrial radio, and then the DJ in the middle of it's like, hey, I use this company for my roofing, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like...
I get it, but come on, just fucking skip it.
I know, I did. I'm just saying.
Then why are you still bitching about it?
I don't know. Gotta bitch about things once in a while.
Do we need to go back to Scooby to give you something to bitch about?
Yeah, I guess I should really, keep it in perspective, huh? There are worse things than a 6-minute Loot Crate ad.
Was there anything else in this trailer?
Well, what about the Imperial officer in the white outfit? What's up with that? The guy with the fucking funky fresh
that was
cape?
kind of fucked up. I have no clue who that's supposed to be, if it's even supposed to be anybody we already know.
I don't think it's supposed to be anybody we already know. I think it's like a probably
just a
like
new underling.
No, probably a. It actually looks like a Grand Admiral.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
You mean like Thrawn?
Yeah. Isn't that kind of like the white uniform is like the Grand Admiral uniform?
Yeah, but I mean, I haven't gotten that far into Legends, but wasn't Thrawn from like a different galaxy?
No, I'm not saying. Yeah, I'm not saying it's him. I'm saying.
No. I'm saying, but he was called Grand Admiral from the other galaxy, wasn't he? So that would be kind of weird to mix that in like that. No, that was his rank. That wasn't. I don't think it had anything to do with where he was from. That was just. It's above. I know, but I mean, wasn't he in charge of the military in the other galaxy, and he was the Grand Admiral there?
I mean, that could be, but I mean, it doesn't mean there weren't Grand Admirals in this part of the galaxy.
I know, but I mean, it would be kind of weird to copy and paste the Thrawn's Grand Admiral shit for the Empire in this galaxy, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I don't think so. I would think. I mean, you could have multiple admirals. You could have multiple Grand Admirals.
I don't know.
The other thing is there is the in A New Hope in the conference room scene where Vader chokes homeboy out.
Yeah.
There's the guy with the big mustache who's wearing a white suit. And
was there?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that is. I think they canonized it that is Yularen.
Oh.
But obviously he's not an admiral because they also said that he's not a Grand Admiral. He is actually some kind of a security or like special security or special espionage or intelligence officer.
Huh.
So, and I'm pretty sure that is actually canon. I have to look it up, but
wow.
Yeah.
That's 3 times you've fucking rendered me almost speechless.
Because I believe his title is like general. It might be general or so I don't know. Now I'm talking out of my ass, but I'm positive that's the case.
Huh.
So it could be that this guy is a special intelligence officer or something like that. I gotta admit, I'm not a fan of the cape though. You just can't. Most people just can't pull off a cape, dude. If you're not fucking Darth Vader and you're not Billy D. Williams, just hang it up. You can't have a cape.
The cape didn't really bug me or anything, but I can see that.
The part that bugged me about the cape was him dragging it through the water.
Yeah.
That just looked fucking dumb.
You would think it would, end at his calves or something.
Right. Like Lando's capes.
Really
Lando's capes were fucking funky fresh, dude. And this guy's got a floor-length ball gown.
He's got a fucking wedding dress train trailing behind him.
Right. It was like, God damn, dude. Like, hem it up a little, okay? Square your shit away.
Yeah, like I said, the cape didn't really bug me, but I can see why you'd think that. Now I'm starting to turn against it, because it is kind of stupid when you think about it.
Well, and we never saw any other Imperial officers with a cape, right?
That might mean that he's,
he's like
super important or something.
He's like king shit, yeah.
Yeah, that could make this fucker, Sidious, Vader, this asshole.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I doubt if he's that high up, but maybe.
I'm just spitballing. I don't know. Got to explain the fucking thing away somehow.
Oh, I know.
Speaking of Vader,
right?
I thought it could have been, but that fucker that's bowing there, and aren't there Senate guards on either side, and he's bowing in front of like
this
a
is like
or something?
This is like the 4th or 5th time I've watched this trailer. I just watched it a minute ago, and I still have not.
Hold up. You've only seen this thing like 4 or 5 times?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? I've watched it
Fucking-
no less than 10.
I'm fucking old, dude. I'm old and I have kids and I can't.
It's a minute and a half long. You can't be like, hang on, Daddy's got to go take a poo-poo and fucking sit down in the crapper and
Well,
watch it?
how do you think I got to watch it 4 times? Hey, man, I'm podcasting from the back of a fucking car in a driveway. Okay? At midnight. Anyway,
okay, fair enough.
Anyway,
Continue.
I've seen it several times. Is the point, and none of those times have I noticed those fucking royal guards. I know about it because other people have said that, and I'm like, oh shit, really?
Well, I said something to you before.
I know you said it, and it's been on other shows, and I'm like, oh shit, there's royal guards in there, and I fucking still haven't seen them. So now after we're done and I go inside, I'm going to take a shit and I want to watch this and I'm going to fucking freeze frame it right at that part so that I can see these royal guards.
So I'm gonna get a DM in like fucking 10 minutes after we start and be like, holy shit, there's royal guards!
But yeah,
Oh, shit.
I think you're right. There's royal guards in that scene. Which means like who is that? Is that, and what is that shaft of light or whatever, that container or whatever that is in that room?
Yeah, it looks like fucking Zordon from the Power Rangers or something.
Yeah, or I've heard somebody say it looks just like a Bacta tank, only it doesn't really look like a Bacta tank in my opinion.
Yeah,
like
no, that
the
looks
color
floor
of
to
it.
ceiling.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like, so people are speculating, like, what is that? Who's in that? Is the Emperor in that, or is Vader in that? Is that like a meditation chamber? And if that's Vader inside there, then who the fuck is the guy in the black robe that walks in?
Yeah, that's bowing to him.
Yeah, well, I've heard other people say he's not bowing. He's going down steps. It just looks like
that
he's
looks
bowing.
like a bow to me.
That looked like a bow to me too. And I haven't seen the Royal Guards, and I know that looks like a bow. Or he's going down on one knee. So
Yeah,
who knows what that could
was
be.
Other than the AT-ATs, that was probably the big thing that stuck out to me. I mean, yeah, I was like, oh my god, at Mon Mothma and the dish on the Death Star, but it was the AT-ATs and that dude kneeling. And it's like, who the fuck is this? Because when it dropped, I asked you about it. And
Yeah.
you said, oh no, it's not Vader because Vader doesn't have a hood. And it's like, then who the fuck is it?
Right. Yeah.
It's a big motherfucker with a black cape.
Right. And maybe it's, I don't know. Because, I mean,
It
it's
can't
definitely
be
not.
Kylo because he ain't born yet.
No.
That's what I said. He ain't born yet. So who the
Yeah.
fuck is it?
I don't know. I mean, you're right. It almost has to be Vader, but maybe not.
Because who the fuck is Sidious going to be bowing to?
Well, it's definitely not him.
I know, but I mean, those are the only two people we know of in this era that, wear fucking black capes.
And have royal guards around him.
Yeah. So if it's not Vader, let's just say it's fucking Sidious. Who's he bowing to?
I don't know.
He's not bowing to anybody because he's the fucking puppet master pulling the strings. So, let's go back to Vader. Is Sidious a shriveled up turd in that thing communicating with Vader? Is it like a Bacta tank and he's in there,
Literally a turd in a punch bowl. Maybe.
No shit.
Maybe. Or, maybe it's a weird communication screen or something. Like he's going to be a hologram in the middle of that tube or something.
Okay, I just thought of this. Do you think it could possibly maybe be like Dooku had Savage and he had Ventress? Could this maybe be Vader's sort of apprentice?
Well, that's the third option that I was going to bring up. Was it could
I
be
stole your thunder.
It could be no, it's okay. It could be Vader in the tube, in the meditation, back to whatever the fuck container that is, and this is his underling coming to him. It's possible. It's possible he has underlings in Rebels.
Yeah. Inquisitors and shit.
Yep.
It's Sam Witwer, that's who it is.
Oh, wouldn't that be fucked up? That'd be pretty crazy.
Uh-huh. It's Starkiller, that's who we're going with. It's Starkiller Bound to Vader.
Yeah, it's not going to be Starkiller.
I know, but
it could be.
There you go, shitting in my punch bowl.
It could be loosely based on Starkiller.
Yeah,
but it's definitely.
But it would be fucked up if they got Whitwer to play him too.
Oh yeah, but they would definitely not call him Starkiller.
Oh no, I know. Especially after Starkiller Base.
For many reasons, they wouldn't call him Starkiller.
Yeah. And like I said, I think the big one would be Starkiller Base.
Yeah, not the least of which is the movie that was just out a few months ago with a fucking giant planet weapon called Starkiller Base.
Uh-huh. Okay. Is there anything else about this?
Anything else?
Because I know it's getting late.
No, I guess not really. Mostly just, I'm way more excited now to see this movie than I was before I saw the trailer, for sure.
Oh, no shit.
Unlike episode 7 where I was like fucking rock hard like from day one, having seen nothing. This one was kind of more like, yeah, this will be nice. But now it's like, oh my god, I gotta fucking see this.
I'm right there with you.
Oh, well, one last thing. Did you notice at the end, when the title card comes up at the end of the trailer, they play both Force theme or whatever, and
the Imperial March?
And the Imperial March on top of each other.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That was pretty fucking slick. It's pretty awesome that it fit together.
It kind of makes you want to fucking do a little editing of your own and try to do it.
What, like a mashup? Yeah.
Yeah, see how well they sync up.
I don't know if they would sync up very good, though, because they're different tempos. You'd have to really slow one down or speed one up, I think. This was clearly, it was done.
Oh yeah,
purposely to match up to each other, but I'm not sure you could just take the.
Oh, I'm not saying just fucking. 3 seconds lay them over each other. I'm saying fuck around with it and edit it. See if you can get them to sync up.
It's not going to sound as good as this, though.
Oh no,
this sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And talk about like give me goosebumps.
And it's like you hope to God they have something like this on the soundtrack.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because that, your fucking spank song for Evermore there.
Yeah, and it makes me wonder, like, is this really going to be about her wavering between, like, is she going to turn out to be a Force user, first of all? And second of all, if she is she going to, like, wouldn't it be fucked up if the end, like, we're talking about, oh, this is how she escapes the Death Star, she takes on a TIE fighter. What if she fucking defects? What if she joins the Empire?
I don't like that.
I don't really like it either, but wouldn't that be crazy?
Well, I mean, it would be really fucked up, because, like I said earlier, it would be weird, because why join the rebellion?
Well, yeah.
Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just said it.
Yeah, but they,
But
yeah,
if all of a sudden she jumps, it would be weird. But if it gets revealed that, you know, she was with the Empire and got caught by the rebellion...
Oh, she's a double agent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to mention, I know we keep trying to wrap it up, but that... Oh,
yeah.
I love that sound.
I love
so
it too,
much.
dude. When that happened, that was another one that was like, oh, I love it so much. Oh, the feels are good.
Oh, no shit. It's like, I want that for every time a text message comes in on my phone. I want to hear, where. I would be happy to get text messages from then on. So, do you want to talk about our last planned topic?
Yeah, the sandbagging, this whatever this topic is you're going to spring on me.
Which I kept from you. I wrote it down fucking, over a month ago when we first recorded. Because it was a topic on Twitter that, I can't even remember why it came up. It might have been just, I was ranting about something and it came up. But, I wrote it down because I thought it would be hilarious at the time. And then we talked for fucking 2 hours and filled those episodes last time. And I was like, well, I guess I'll save it. So, just for fun, I want you to tell me what you make a jack-o'-lantern out of.
Oh, a pumpkin? Did I say it? Did I say it the way you wanted me to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a joke for one person.
Pumpkin.
Do you even remember that?
Oh, yeah, I remember it.
That whole conversation?
Yeah. Sometimes I say pumpkin,
Yeah,
sometimes I say pumpkin.
I wrote that down because it was so fucking hilarious to me at the moment. And kind of like my fucking rejection joke at the beginning, I knew this was going to go over like a fucking fart in a whirlwind.
No, that's okay. You got me back.
I knew it wasn't going to go over well, but it's like, I don't give a fuck. It's a joke for one person. She knows who she is.
No, I know. That's an inside joke.
Oh, no shit.
Nobody's going to get that.
See, that gives me endless joy, and everybody's going to be like, it's not funny, dumbass.
No, that was pretty funny. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know what you were going to hit me with, but I didn't think it was going to be that.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it from me because I figured it'd be funnier that way, and for me, it was. Before we sign off, though, we need to do our thank yous. First off, as everybody who's fucking listening, you've heard it 3 times now, we got to give a huge thank you to J. Sarge.
He made the awesome intro music that you heard at the beginning of this amazing podcasting episode.
Let's not go too far on our end.
It's like the icing on a really nice cake.
I don't know so much about the cake, but hey, the icing's good.
Yeah, the icing's the best.
Your other podcast is called Just Jump to the End. This one's like fucking listen to the start and stop.
Yeah, just listen to the theme. It gives us all the credibility we need.
And you give our other thank you for the logo. I want to watch you squirm. Or hear you squirm.
You want to hear me squirm? I'm squirming. You know I don't do thank yous well. Or maybe you don't know that, but now you do know. So
I know you get awkward with him, so go ahead.
So the big thanks to Sherry Archinoff for doing our logo. It's really awesome. She did it on short notice. We had a couple fall through.
Talking like 2 or 3 days short notice.
Yeah, we had a couple fall through, and we asked her if she would do it, and she came through and delivered a
fucking boner popper.
It's so awesome that Cafe Press won't even let us use it. So
doesn't that suck?
Yeah, if anybody noticed that, we did spent a lot of time getting it sized right to get on some merch. Not like we're gonna sell fucking merch, but
yeah,
I wanted to be able to order a button at least to put on my con backpack. I thought maybe somebody else might want them, and it actually looks really fucking badass on the shirt.
I know.
I put it on a shirt.
I saw
too.
that and I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah, it looked fucking badass. So that store was up for not even 24 hours.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it was like, wasn't it like 15, 16 hours? And you were like, oh, we got a problem. I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, they fucking flagged it immediately and said it violated their content policy, infringed on trademarks and all this other bullshit. And it's like, fuck off, dude. You know we're not going to sell any of these, right? It's only me. I'm basically setting this up so that you can produce a fucking button for me. Nobody else on the face of the planet is going to buy one of these things. It's not like I'm making a profit, okay? I made a fucking nickel on the button that I bought.
Hoo-hoo!
So, anyway, they were so kind as to yank that image down, and so I just deleted the store, and that's gone. So, unfortunately, we had already promoted it, and
so if you're wondering why I pulled that tweet down, that's why.
Yep, so fuck Cafe Press right up their stupid asses. And thank you to Sherry.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's
awesome.
That's hell of a thank you.
Yep, so follow her at Sherry Says on Twitter.
And J Sarge is at the J Sarge. I think we covered it. Do we have a sign off yet? Because, like I told you, I've gotten like 3 people, which, I mean, it sounds stupid when you hear about other podcasts where it's like, we have 100,000 listeners. But 3 people, that's a lot for us. 3 people like, that was really good, but you guys should have a sign off. And it's like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? We already recorded 2.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a rebel, Dottie. I say we don't need no stinking sign off.
And I mean, what can we say that would, not sound fucking stupid and lame.
Well, I told you what I wanted to use, but then you said that people wouldn't be very happy with that.
Well, I mean, if
Keep your
I
feet-
say it every week, they would expect it. If it's like, you've listened to the Nerd Blitz, fuck off! They would
Oh,
expect
no, not that one. Not that one.
Oh.
No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. You thought we might have some state problems with...
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and tell them what it is. We're not going to use it, but tell them.
keep your feet on the ground and your head up in your ass.
Yeah, something like that. It was like, if Casey's family finds out about that, we're going to be in some shit. So if you're listening, Carrie, we're not using it. I swear to God, we're just saying it that one time.
I'm sure they'll be right on sending us a cease and desist for our fucking 40 downloads or whatever.
Hey.
Meanwhile, they have people bootlegging Scooby merchandise, but...
So, for a sign-off, it's... Oh, I ain't got nothing.
Yep.
Okay.
The sign-off is bye.
Bye! Come back next time! Our sanity depends on you listening.
You have done well, my inquisitors.
Thank you, Lord Sidious. It's an honor to serve you.
Flattery will not benefit either of you.
Apologies, my lord. My colleague wasn't thinking.
This Nerd Blitz has been successfully launched. Give your report, and make it swift.
We are on iTunes, where we can be rated, reviewed, and subscribed to. We are on Twitter, where we can be followed at NerdBlitzPod. And we are on YouTube, where we can be found by searching Nerd Blitz.
Impressive. Your mission is complete for now, but I shall call on you both again soon. Be ready.
This has been a feature of TSDJA Productions and JJ2E Media.